Everyone turning against you? Good, because now you finally see who they are. And more importantly, you see who you've been pretending to be. You built your life on approval, and approval just collapsed. You feel betrayed. You replay conversations at night. You draft long defenses in your head. You crave one ally, one rescuer. But history doesn't reward the emotional. Niccolo Machiavelli wrote, "Men are driven by self-interest." You thought loyalty was protection. It was leverage for them. Ask yourself this question. Were you building strength or were you renting acceptance? That sting you feel? That's cognitive dissonance. You believed you were valued. Now you see you were convenient. Here's the thesis. Being outnumbered isn't your weakness. Depending on them was. And that is a strategic error. Today you learn. 1. Why isolation is tactical clarity. 2. How to convert rejection into leverage. 3. The discipline of control perception. 4. The fox strategy of asymmetry. 5. The lion move that ends opposition. Stay until the end. The final principle changes how people treat you forever. One, isolation is intelligence. When the pack turns, panic is prey behavior. Wolves test weakness. Hyenas smell fear. You react emotionally. You confirm their narrative. Machiavelli wrote, "He who builds on the people builds on mud." You build on mud. Now the flood comes. Good. Isolation strips illusion. You see who aligns with strength, not virtue. Action steps. Stop explaining yourself. Delete defensive messages. Reduce emotional output by 50%. Observe patterns without commentary. Count to 3. Watch what happens. Silence unnerves predators. But silence alone is not enough. Next, you must create asymmetry. 2. Create information asymmetry. Power favors a fox. A fox wins not by force, but by knowledge. Information asymmetry means you know more than they do. They guess. You calculate. Right now, they think they understand you. They don't. Ask yourself, what do they assume about your limits? Exploit that assumption. Machiavelli warned rulers to appear predictable while acting strategically. Action steps. Share less about your plans. Stop broadcasting progress. Gather data quietly. Listen twice as much as you speak. Predators relax when prey appears passive. Let them relax, because the next shift is internal. 3. Integrate your shadow. You hate conflict. You want harmony. That's your covert contract. You believe, if I'm good, they'll be good. That contract is imaginary. Shadow integration means accepting your capacity for dominance, not cruelty, control. Carl Jung argued that ignored traits become unconscious sabotage. If you suppress aggression, it leaks as resentment. So integrate it. Action steps. Practice direct speech. Hold eye contact longer than comfortable. Say no without explanation. Train your body. Physical discipline builds psychological edge. Lions don't apologize for teeth. But teeth without structure is chaos. Now we build structure. Listen twice as much as you speak. Predators relax when prey appears passive. Let them relax, because the next shift is internal. 4. Control perception without lying. 730. Perception shapes hierarchy. You don't need to manipulate. You need consistency. Cognitive dissonance works in your favor when actions contradict rumors. If they call you unstable, act steady. If they call you weak, deliver results. Over time, their story fractures. Ask yourself, are you reacting or are you positioning? Action steps. Dress sharper. Move slower. Speak last in meetings. Deliver measurable outcomes weekly. Reputation rebuilds through pattern, not emotion. But perception without force is incomplete. Sometimes a lion must show claws. 5. Selective force. You do not attack everyone. You choose one moment, one boundary, one clean strike. Machiavelli advised that injuries must be decisive. You enforce consequences calmly. No drama, no rage. If someone crosses you, address it privately. State the line. State the consequence. Follow through once. After that, silence. Hyenas scatter when one bites back. But here's the deeper truth. Winning isn't about defeating them. It's about not needing them. Synthesis and transformation. Everyone turning against you feels like war, but it's surgery. The illusion of dependency is being cut out. You are not abandoned. You are clarified. If you do nothing, you become bitter, reactive, cynical, small. If you act strategically, you become independent, measured, respected, dangerous incompetence. Isolation becomes leverage. Leverage becomes authority. Authority becomes freedom. Ask yourself, will you panic like prey? Or adapt like a fox and strike like a lion? If this shifted your perspective, subscribe this channel, because the next video breaks down how to become unreadable in hostile environments.